Are we set?
Recording, yes, sir. Ready, go.
This emergency meeting of the Guam Education Board is set for today, 3 p.m. on December 23rd, 2025 is called to order. It is an emergency meeting, so I will have our secretary please read it to the record, the emergency declaration. Kat?
Okay, memorandum to file December 18, 2025, from Mr. Chairman Angel R. Sablan, based on the Title 5 of the Guam Code annotated Government Operation, Chapter 8, Open Government Law states. Um, okay, from the beginning, okay. From the memo to file dated December 18, 2025, from Chairman Angel R. Sablan, based on the Title 5 of the Guam Code annotated Government Operation, Chapter 8, Open Government Law states, public agency includes any board, commission, or comparable unit of government, any of whose members are elected, appointed by Imagalahan, Guahan, or appointed by a legislatura, any nonprofit corporation created by one or more public agencies or legislatura and whose board of directors is appointed by such public agencies or by Magalahan, Guahan, or a legislatura, and which is formed to acquire, construct, reconstruct, maintain, or operate any public work project, or any board, commission, committee, or other body on which officers of a public agency serve in their official capacity as members, and which is supported in whole or in part by funds provided by such agency, whether such board, commission, committee, or other bodies organized and operated by such local agency or by a private corporation. Meeting means the convening of a governing body of a public agency for which a quorum is required in order to make a decision or to deliberate toward a decision on any matter. Meeting does not include any on-site inspection of any project or program. Action taken means a collective decision made by a majority of the members of a public agency, a collective commitment or promise by a majority of the members of a public agency to make a positive or negative decision, or an actual vote by a majority of the members of a public agency when sitting as a body or entity upon a motion, proposal, resolution, or order. Special meeting, the 5 days notice and the 48 hours notice may be waived in the event of an emergency certified to in writing by a public agency. A public agency may also consider ill necessary business in the event of an emergency. This section shall not require a public agency to give notice of its meetings by paid advertisements in any newspaper or any broadcasting station. Written notice may be dispensed with as to any member who, at prior to or subsequent to the time the meeting convenes, files with the clerk or secretary of the public agency a written waiver of notice. Such written notice may be dispensed with as to any member who is actually present at a meeting at the time it convenes. As a public agency, the Guam Education Board has deemed it necessary to call an emergency meeting of the board. This statement serves as the necessary information needed to allow for a convening of the Guam Education Board on December 23, 2025.
Thank you, Kat. And it's for this reason, because of the uh, essence of time and the contract for Dr. Wongtat, for her to assume her duties on January 1st needs to be signed off by the Attorney General and then also owed to the Governor's office for her signature. We have to call this emergency meeting because GDOE legal has found some technical amendments or edits to the contract that must be corrected and the board must ratify. The contract that is at the Attorney General's office right now is the correct contract in the correct form, but it is the legal's opinion that we still need to ratify the corrections that they have made. So uh, that's that's the purpose of this meeting. There is no other item on the agenda except to ratify this. And so, legal, Matt, if you can explain what the changes are so that the board members are aware, so we can ratify what it is that is being amended.
Sure.
Mr. Chairman, before,
Matt, please, thank you.
before Mr. Wolf explains about the contract, may I number one, is because Ms. Wampat is the subject here of the bid, on her contract, is she going to be present? That's
She does not need to
that's
be
question
present, I
number
mean-
one. Go ahead.
She does not need to be present. This contract is being made by us. She's already accepted the contract. These changes are just technical, like dates
Okay,
and
so,
numbers.
so
That's
she
all.
does not have
It
to be,
doesn't
she
change the
does
body
not,
of the contract.
she does not have to be present. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. Question number two. You said you were en route. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm passing the underpass right now.
Okay. May I request that we would recess until you get here, then we'll get started with this emergency meeting? Will there be any objections?
I really don't think that we need to. I would rather have Matt, since we're all on here, we can all hear that our legal counsel, GDOE legal counsel can go ahead and explain to us what amendments he has made and he wants us to certify. So by the time I get there, we would have already heard from Matt and what the changes are.
How much time?
If that's okay.
What, how much time would you need until you get here?
It just depends on this traffic and the following.
And where are you at now? At this point, where are you at now?
I just passed the underpass.
Oh,
Mr.
okay.
Chair,
Okay, so, then you should be here. I would really recommend,
I will be there, and, you know, we have to go over anything else when I get there, we can, but all I want at this time is for, legal counsel, Matt Wolf, to explain what it is that, he needs us to ratify, on this contract. It does not change the contract. In essence, it's just changing a certain dates, like from 2030 to 2029, and removing the transport issue and that kind of stuff.
okay, I would still recommend, that he would.
I'm on my way.
Okay, I would really recommend I hope there will be no objection from the others, since you're already en route to here, to the meeting, that we
Okay,
just
Ms.
kind of
G,
hold on.
Mr. Chair, I am false because we made arrangement to go Zoom. I have a 4 o'clock appointment over at GRMC, and I had to move it to 4 because of this meeting. The legal has been very minor correction.
I am just making a recommendation that will up to the board and to the body to either, just wait until he gets here or not.
Mr. Chair? Mr. Chair? Oh, did he freeze? He's probably in the underpass. Madam Vice Chair, in his inability to answer our question. Oh, wait, we lost him. Oh, no. If I may, just my personal opinion, we don't need the chairman to be present when, legal counsel is reading the changes out. I presume that he is very much aware of what they are and has been briefed on it, but the rest of us have not.
That's correct.
Oh, hello, Mr. Chair. Welcome back. Oh, you're on mute. Oh.
I do, it's not material, with you, with Chair or Member Christine. I don't think it matters either, thank you.
Yeah, so I think, there's 3 of us, including 4 with the chairman that have, asked that, we allow legal counsel to proceed with reading out what those changes are. If that's okay, Mr. Ada.
I really would prefer that the chairman be present. However, that will be dependent on the rest of the board members. Mr. Chair has already mentioned that he has a 4 o'clock. I don't think this meeting is gonna last into the 4 o'clock hour. But I really would prefer to have the chairman present when that, amendments to the contract, if any, are read.
Mr. Chairman, I'd like to make a motion to proceed with the meeting. So,
Again,
Create a motion to proceed as seconded by Ms. P. And any discussion except the discussion from Member Ada. Any other discussion?
No, but Mr. Chairman, this is Judy, I support moving forward.
Okay, there's no more discussion. I call for the vote. Those in favor of moving forward?
Aye.
Opposed?
No,
I have it. So please, Matt, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Can everybody hear me?
yes,
Okay, I'll try to keep
Yes.
this short, and I'm gonna go based on my recollection, not based on my notes. But I found, I mean, as I was going through the contract after the meeting where the superintendent, where Dr. Wonpat signed, I was just, looking for general things that I would look for in a normal contract. I found four minor things and one very important thing. So I'll just do the minor things first. I mean, the language said that, Dr. Wonpat shall continue her salary of a certain amount, but then I changed it to shall commence her salary because she hasn't actually had it yet. That's just minor. I saw that I changed the wording because it always mentioned her as superintendent as opposed to as Dr. Wonpat. But that kind of makes it tricky on the first page on some of the whereas clauses, because it says that, the board has decided to hire the superintendent, to hire Dr. Wonpat to be the new superintendent. But it's kind of weird because if superintendent means Dr. Wonpat, then essentially it means the board has hired Dr. Wonpat to be the new Dr. Wonpat, which is kind of weird. So we need to separate those terms and just call her Dr. Wonpat throughout the document. So that was the second one that I changed. The third one is regarding annual leave, where I was wrong because I made the change that it should be 8 hours because Dr. Wonpat has been in the system for a long time. But then Dr. Okada corrected me that actually, according to the law, for annual leave, it's 4 hours for everybody. Is that accurate, Dr. Okada, based on our conversation, or do I have it mixed up with sick leave? Sick leave. Okay, yeah.
Sick leave.
Sick leave
Annual
is-
leave is based on years of his service. Sick leave is capped at 4 hours regardless of years of service.
Right, so I got all up in arms in my own room saying, hey, she should have 8 years, and then she corrected me, and then I stood corrected. So I changed it again back to 4 hours. That was the third one. The fourth one was regarding moving expenses, which of course we left in originally in the one that she signed. We left it in because it doesn't hurt her, and we gave it to Dr. Swanson, but Dr. Wonpat expressly said she didn't feel like it was relevant. So I'm fine with that too. We took it out. And the last one, which is actually material, and the main reason why we needed this meeting is because it deals with her term. So by the statute, she's supposed to have a 4-year term. And the way the contract read, it was like January from 1 year. It wasn't January from 1 year until January of another year. It was like January from 1 year until December of another year. So unless you were really, really nitpicking, you didn't notice that it was actually written to give her 5 years. And I'm not saying there's any ill intent there. I don't think there was. But we can't just accidentally give her 5 years. So we changed it to make it ending, I think, in 2029, December 2029, which makes it 4 years instead of 5. So term is a material provision, so we had to have this meeting about that at least. Yes, I mean, I'm not running the meeting,
Those are
but question
the
over there.
only changes?
Yes, those are the only changes I'm proposing.
Any questions from the board?
If I can just clarify, so, the 4-year term is also dictated through statute, so the changes comply with the statute, just to be clear. That we're not doing more or less than what the law requires.
Yes, and you actually reminded me of another one I forgot to bring up. Before, there were 2 versions that Dr. Wonpat signed, right? One of them had, I think, a provision 9.1, and the other one didn't, which we were discussing. We didn't know what to call it, like a probationary period, but it was essentially a termination for convenience provision, which we were thinking about giving her, saying basically after 12 months or within 12 months, if either party isn't happy with the setup, they can just terminate out of convenience, which is great. I've seen provisions like that before, except the problem is the statute says that the superintendent can only be terminated for cause. And what we were working in there is not a for cause provision, it's for convenience, almost the opposite. So I had to strike that. So hopefully you guys are okay with striking that.
Yes, I believe Dr. Ricardo brought that up in prior discussions regarding the contract. So, I mean, I think, just fundamentally, it has to be in compliance with the law.
Thank you.
Okay, folks, I'm here, and so to make our meeting even more official, we'll go ahead and have the acting superintendent take roll.
Okay, Chairman, Mr. Angel Sablan,
Mr.
present. Vice Chairman, Dr. Mary Okada.
Here.
Mr. Pete Abbott. Ms. Felicitas Angel Congo.
Excuse.
Excuse, Cecil Byron.
Ms. Christine Baleto.
Present.
Dr. Judith Guthrie's. Dr. Guthrie's.
She's on the Zoom. Dr. Judy?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes.
I vote yes.
Ms. Maria Gutierrez.
It's roll call.
Oh, I'm present. I'm present. Sorry.
Dr. Ron
No worries,
McNedge.
you.
Dr. McNedge.
Here.
Mr. Carl Torres.
Here.
Mr. Tim Fandango. and
Non-voting.
Mr. Brian Terlahi. He's not present. Roll is complete.
Having a quorum for this emergency meeting, we are now able to go ahead and conduct the items on this agenda. We have heard from the legal counsel as to the minor changes and one material change that has to be made on the contract. We've all heard it. Does anyone have any questions?
No, Mr. Chair. Mr. Chair?
You didn't hear it?
No, I heard it. After hearing the corrections that needed to be done, I have no objection to any of the 4. And I would like to move that we accept the corrections that are to be made on this contract with Dr. Judith Wonpat.
There's a motion to accept the corrections as outlined by legal counsel Matt Wolf. Is there any second?
Second?
It's been a second. Any discussion? Are you ready for the vote?
Ready?
Call for the vote. All those in favor of the amendments to this contract with Dr. Wampat as mentioned or advised by legal counsel Matt Wu. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? No. No opposition. So motion is carried. Question?
Does this mean now that, Dr. Wampat will have to re-sign again?
No, Dr. Okada, if you can just give the clarification on that.
The question.
The contract that Dr. Wampat signed the corrected version, and that version is en route through the AG's office.
Okay. Will we be able to get the clearance from the AG's office prior to December 1st, December 31st?
That's our hope. We did a follow-up today and they are looking into it.
Okay, thank you very much. No further questions, sir.
Yes, it's at the AG's office. As to the start date of Dr. Wampat, our contract says that upon obtaining all the signatures, even if it says January 1st, it will not be official until all those signatories that are, including the governor, are on and signed. So
That means until the two signatures, especially the governor, that would mean that Mr. Wade will still be acting until such time that all signatures have been obtained.
that's correct.
Okay, all right. Just want to make sure. Thank you very much.
There will be no other business to discuss unless, do I hear a motion to adjourn? Motion to adjourn this meeting, emergency meeting? Yes, I know. Any objection? No objection? Kat, were you raising your hand?
Yes. Is anyone gonna second? To adjourn?
Okay, adjournment actually is non-debatable, so if the chair wants to adjourn it, we'll adjourn it. So, meeting adjourned. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
See you Monday.